Mindfulness and meditation. Pathways to inner peace. In our busy lives, filled with noise and tasks, finding peace can seem hard. But there is a simple and powerful way to find calm and happiness inside us: mindfulness and meditation. These practices are like quiet paths leading us to a peaceful mind and a happy heart. Let's explore what mindfulness and meditation are and how they can help us find inner peace.
What is mindfulness? Mindfulness means paying full attention to what is happening right now, without judging it. It's about being fully present in the moment. When we are mindful, we notice our thoughts, feelings, and the world around us, bringing a sense of calmness and clarity.
What is meditation? Meditation is sitting quietly and focusing our mind for a certain time. It helps us become more aware and provides a sense of peace and balance that can benefit both our emotional well-being and our overall health.
How can mindfulness and meditation help? Reduce stress. Both practices lower stress. When we focus on the present, we are not worried about the future or thinking about the past. This focus can reduce stress and anxiety. Improve focus. Mindfulness and meditation improve our concentration and attention. With regular practice, we can learn to stay focused better in our daily tasks. Boost happiness. These practices increase positive emotions. When we are mindful, we appreciate life more and find joy in the little things. Enhance health. Mindfulness and meditation can lower blood pressure, reduce chronic pain, and improve sleep. They take care of both our mind and body.
How to practice mindfulness and meditation. Start small. Begin with a few minutes a day. You can gradually increase the time as you feel more comfortable. Find a quiet spot. Choose a calm place where you won't be disturbed. This will help you focus better. Pay attention to your breath. Focus on your breathing. Notice how your breath goes in and out. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Be kind to your wandering mind. Don't worry if your mind starts to wander. It's natural. Gently bring your focus back to your breath or the present moment. Practice regularly. The more you practice mindfulness and meditation, the more benefits you will notice. Try to make them a part of your daily routine.
Mindfulness and meditation are simple yet powerful tools for finding inner peace. They teach us to live in the present and appreciate the beauty of now. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, we can reduce stress, improve our focus and happiness, and enjoy better health. So, take a little time each day to practice, and you may find a path to a more peaceful and joyful life.
The art of public speaking. Overcoming fear and captivating audiences. Public speaking is a skill that many people fear. The thought of standing in front of a group and talking can make our palms sweat and our hearts race. But public speaking is also an art that can be learned and mastered. With practice and some helpful tips, anyone can overcome their fear and captivate audiences. Let's explore how. Understanding the fear. First, it's important to understand why we fear public speaking. For many, the fear comes from the worry of making mistakes or being judged. It's natural to feel nervous, but these feelings shouldn't stop us from sharing our ideas and stories. Steps to overcome fear. Prepare well. Knowing your topic well gives you confidence. Spend time preparing your speech and practicing it. The more familiar you are with what you want to say, the more comfortable you will feel. Start small. If the idea of speaking in front of a large group scares you, start with smaller groups. This could be a group of friends or family. As you get more comfortable, gradually increase the audience size. Focus on your message, not on yourself. Remember, your audience is there to hear what you have to say. They are interested in your message, not in judging you. Focus on delivering value to them. Practice deep breathing. Before you start your speech, take a few deep breaths. Deep breathing helps calm your nerves and reduces stress. Visualize success. Imagine yourself giving a successful speech. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help reduce fear and increase confidence. Tips to captivate your audience. Connect with your audience. Make eye contact and use open body language. This creates a connection and makes your audience more receptive to your message. Tell stories. People love stories. They are more likely to remember your message if it's delivered through a story. Stories also make your speech more engaging. Use simple language. Keep your language simple and clear. Avoid jargon and complex terms that might confuse your audience. Use humor. A little humor can make your speech more enjoyable and memorable. But make sure it's appropriate and doesn't distract from your message. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the better you will become. Practice your speech in front of a mirror, record yourself, or ask for feedback from friends or family. Public speaking is a skill that can be developed over time. By understanding and addressing our fears, preparing well, and using strategies to engage our audience, we can become effective public speakers. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and with patience and practice, you can overcome your fear and captivate audiences with your words.
Time management. Strategies for a productive life. Time is like a river, it keeps flowing, and once it passes, we cannot bring it back. This is why managing our time wisely is so important. It helps us achieve our goals, reduces our stress, and leaves us space to relax and enjoy life. But how can we manage our time better? Let's explore some simple strategies for a more productive life. Make a to-do list. Start each day with a clear list of tasks you want to accomplish. Writing down your tasks helps you remember them and keeps you focused. Prioritize these tasks based on their importance and urgency. This way, you can make sure that you are working on the things that really matter. Set clear goals. Knowing what you want to achieve in the long term can help you make better decisions about how to use your time today. Set goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This clarity will guide your daily tasks and help you stay on track. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can seem overwhelming, but breaking them down into smaller, more manageable steps can make them feel more achievable. This also allows you to make progress in short periods of time and gives you a sense of accomplishment. Use a calendar or planner. A calendar or planner is a great tool for managing your time. You can use it to block out time for your most important tasks, appointments, and personal time. Seeing your week or month at a glance can help you understand how much time you actually have and plan accordingly. Limit distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. To manage your time effectively, identify what typically distracts you, like social media, TV, or chatting with friends, and limit these distractions when you're working on important tasks. You might set specific times when you can check your phone or social media so that it doesn't interrupt your focus. Learn to say no. You can't do everything, and trying to do too much can lead to burnout. It's okay to say no to requests or opportunities that don't align with your goals or priorities. This helps you keep your time free for what's truly important. Take breaks. Taking short breaks during long tasks helps to maintain your energy levels and improves focus. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break, can be very effective. Reflect on your time. At the end of each day or week, take some time to reflect on how you've used your time. Ask yourself what went well and what could be improved. This reflection can help you make better time management decisions in the future. Time management is not about filling every moment with work. It's about finding a balance that allows you to achieve your goals, reduce stress, and enjoy life. By implementing these strategies, you can start to take control of your time and make every moment count. Remember, time management is a skill that improves with practice, so be patient with yourself and keep trying.
The Renaissance Era. Innovations that shaped the modern world. The Renaissance was a golden age of discovery, innovation, and change that swept through Europe from the 14th to the 17th century. It marked the transition from the Middle Ages to modernity, a period where art, science, and human thought flourished like never before. This era brought about significant advancements that have shaped the modern world in profound ways. Let's explore some of these incredible innovations. The printing press. One of the most revolutionary inventions of the Renaissance was the printing press, created by Johannes Gutenberg in the mid-15th century. Before its invention, books were written by hand, making them rare and expensive. The printing press allowed for the mass production of books, making them more accessible and affordable. This led to an increase in literacy, the spread of knowledge, and the sharing of ideas across Europe. The printing press is often credited with paving the way for the Enlightenment and the modern age of information. Perspective in art. Renaissance artists made groundbreaking improvements in the representation of space and the human body. One of the most significant innovations was the use of perspective, which gave paintings a more realistic, three-dimensional appearance. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael mastered this technique, changing the course of art history. This new approach to art emphasized observation and realism, influencing countless artists in the centuries that followed. Human anatomy. The Renaissance was also a time of significant advancements in the understanding of human anatomy. Scientists and artists, curious about how the human body worked, began to conduct dissections. Leonardo da Vinci, for example, created detailed drawings of the human body that were remarkably accurate. Andreas Vesalius published De Humani Corporis Fabrica, a text that corrected many of Galen's ancient anatomical theories. These studies laid the foundation for modern medicine and our understanding of the human body. Scientific method. The Renaissance era saw the birth of the scientific method, a systematic way of exploring the natural world. Pioneers like Galileo Galilei and Francis Bacon emphasized observation, experimentation, and the questioning of traditional beliefs. This approach to science replaced superstition and speculation with evidence and logic, leading to countless discoveries and the advancement of knowledge across various fields. Exploration and navigation. The Renaissance was a time of great exploration, as Europeans ventured beyond their borders in search of new lands, trade routes, and resources. Innovations in navigation, such as the astrolabe and improved maps, made these voyages possible. Explorers like Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, and Ferdinand Magellan expanded the known world, leading to the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures that has influenced global history ever since. The Renaissance era was a remarkable period of innovation and discovery that has left a lasting legacy on the modern world. From the printing press to the scientific method, the advancements made during this time have shaped art, science, and society in ways that are still felt today. The Renaissance reminds us of the incredible potential for human creativity and the endless quest for knowledge and understanding.
Renewable energy. Solutions for a sustainable future. In our modern world, finding clean and sustainable sources of energy is more important than ever. As we face challenges like climate change and pollution, renewable energy offers a beacon of hope. Renewable energy comes from natural sources that never run out, such as the sun, wind, water, and plants. This article explores how these sources can lead to a sustainable future for everyone. Solar power. Energy from the sun. Solar power is one of the most promising types of renewable energy. It uses sunlight to generate electricity. Solar panels, often seen on rooftops or in large fields, capture light from the sun and convert it into power we can use in our homes and businesses. Solar energy is clean, meaning it doesn't pollute the air or water. It's also abundant. The sun sends enough energy to Earth in 1 hour to meet human energy needs for a year. Wind power. Harnessing the air. Wind power is another important source of renewable energy. Wind turbines, which you might have seen looking like tall windmills, use the wind to create electricity. When the wind blows, it turns the turbine's blades, which turns a generator to produce electricity. Wind farms can be set up on land or in the sea and are especially good in places where the wind blows often and strong. Wind energy is clean and endless, making it a key player in our energy future. Hydroelectric power. The power of water. Hydroelectric power uses water to generate energy. This happens at large dams, where flowing water from a river turns turbines to create electricity. Hydroelectric power is very efficient and can produce a large amount of energy. Plus, it doesn't produce air pollution. However, building dams can harm local ecosystems and displace communities, so it's important to balance these factors. Biomass. Energy from plants and waste. Biomass energy comes from organic materials like plants, wood, and waste. When these materials are burned, they release energy we can use for heat or to generate electricity. Biomass is renewable because we can always grow more plants and produce more waste. It's also a way to reduce garbage in landfills. However, burning biomass does release carbon dioxide, so it's important to use this energy wisely and efficiently. Geothermal. Heat from the earth. Geothermal energy comes from heat deep below the Earth's surface. In some places, this heat comes close to the surface and can be used to heat buildings or generate electricity. Geothermal power plants can provide a constant source of energy, regardless of the weather or time of day. This type of energy is very clean and has a small footprint on the land. The future of renewable energy. Renewable energy is key to a sustainable future. It can reduce pollution, slow down climate change, and provide reliable energy to people all over the world. However, switching to renewable energy requires big changes in how we produce and use energy. It means investing in new technologies, building new infrastructure, and changing policies to support clean energy. Everyone has a role to play in this energy transition. Governments can create policies that support renewable energy. Companies can invest in clean technologies. And individuals can choose to use energy more wisely and support clean energy in their communities. Renewable energy offers exciting solutions for a sustainable future. By harnessing the power of the sun, wind, water, and earth, we can create a cleaner, healthier world for generations to come. The transition to renewable energy is not just a technical challenge, it's an opportunity to reimagine how we live and work in harmony with our planet.
The secrets of the universe. Exploring astrophysics. Astrophysics sounds like a big, complicated word, doesn't it? But when you break it down, it's really about using science to understand the stars, planets, and all the amazing things in outer space. It's like being a detective, but instead of solving mysteries on Earth, astrophysicists solve the mysteries of the universe. Let's take a journey into the world of astrophysics and discover some of the secrets of the cosmos. What is astrophysics? Astrophysics is a branch of astronomy that uses the laws of physics and chemistry to explain how stars, planets, and galaxies form and behave. It looks at the light and other forms of radiation these celestial bodies emit to understand what they're made of and how they work. Think of the universe as a giant puzzle. Astrophysicists try to put the pieces together to see the big picture of how the universe started and where it might be going. Unraveling the birth of stars. One of the most exciting areas in astrophysics is studying how stars are born. Stars start their lives in clouds of dust and gas called nebulae. Over time, gravity pulls the dust and gas together. When enough material gathers, it gets very hot and dense in the center, eventually sparking nuclear fusion. This process turns hydrogen into helium and releases a lot of energy, which lights up the star and gives it life. Our own sun went through this process about 4.6 billion years ago. The life cycle of stars. Stars don't live forever. Their life cycle depends on how big they are. Smaller stars, like our sun, swell into red giants before shedding their outer layers and ending their days as white dwarfs. Massive stars, however, go out with a bang in a supernova explosion, leaving behind neutron stars or black holes. Black holes are fascinating objects where gravity is so strong, not even light can escape. The mystery of dark matter and dark energy. Astrophysics also seeks to solve the mystery of dark matter and dark energy, which make up most of the universe but can't be seen directly. Dark matter pulls things together with gravity, while dark energy pushes them apart, causing the universe to expand. Scientists are using telescopes and other tools to learn more about these mysterious forces. Exploring other worlds. Astrophysicists don't just study stars, they also explore planets, moons, and galaxies far beyond our own solar system. They've discovered thousands of exoplanets orbiting other stars, some of which might even have conditions suitable for life. By studying these distant worlds, scientists hope to answer the big question: are we alone in the universe? The future of astrophysics. The future of astrophysics is bright, with new telescopes and missions planned to explore the universe in more detail than ever before. Scientists hope to learn more about gravitational waves, the early universe, and even find definitive evidence of life beyond Earth. Astrophysics allows us to explore the secrets of the universe, from the birth of stars to the mystery of dark matter and the search for alien life. It's a field that constantly challenges our understanding of the cosmos and inspires us to look up at the stars with wonder. Who knows what mysteries we'll solve next as we continue our journey through the cosmos?
Ancient civilizations. Lessons from history. Long ago, before the world we know today, ancient civilizations thrived on Earth. These societies, like the Egyptians, Mayans, Greeks, and Romans, were very advanced for their time. They built great cities, made amazing discoveries, and created art that people still love today. Even though these civilizations are gone, they have left us with valuable lessons. Let's explore some of these ancient societies and see what we can learn from them. The Egyptians. Masters of engineering. The ancient Egyptians are famous for their pyramids, which are among the most astonishing structures ever built. They were not just tombs for pharaohs, but a demonstration of engineering skills. The way Egyptians aligned the pyramids perfectly with the stars shows their advanced knowledge of astronomy. From them, we learn the importance of planning, precision, and the value of looking to the heavens for guidance. The Greeks. Birthplace of democracy. Ancient Greece is known as the cradle of Western civilization. The Greeks introduced the concept of democracy, where citizens have a say in how they are governed. They also made significant contributions to philosophy, science, and the arts. The stories of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates still influence our thinking today. The Greeks teach us the power of questioning and the importance of government by the people. The Romans. The art of governance. The Roman Empire was one of the most powerful in history, lasting for over 1,000 years. The Romans were excellent at building infrastructure, like roads, aqueducts, and public baths, which connected and improved their vast empire. They also developed a legal system that is the basis for many modern laws. From the Romans, we learn the importance of good infrastructure and fair laws in creating a strong society. The Mayans. Innovators of the calendar. The ancient Mayans of Central America were remarkable astronomers and mathematicians. They created a calendar that was incredibly accurate and is famous for predicting astronomical events. The Mayans also developed a writing system and were skilled architects. Their understanding of time and the cosmos teaches us the value of observing the world and keeping track of time. Lessons from ancient civilizations. Studying ancient civilizations shows us that people long ago were not so different from us. They faced challenges, made discoveries, and created beautiful things. Here are some lessons we can learn from them. Innovation is key. These civilizations made remarkable advances because they were not afraid to try new things. We should also be open to innovation and creativity in solving problems. Community matters. Whether through democracy, legal systems, or building projects for the public good, ancient societies knew the importance of working together. This reminds us to contribute to our communities and work together for the common good. Respect for knowledge. The ancients valued knowledge, whether it was in the stars, mathematics, or philosophy. This teaches us to never stop learning and to appreciate the power of ideas. Sustainability is important. Many ancient civilizations eventually fell because they used up their resources or could not adapt to changing conditions. This is a crucial lesson for us today as we face environmental challenges. The ancient civilizations may be gone, but they have not been forgotten. By studying their achievements and failures, we can learn important lessons that apply to our own time. These societies remind us of the power of human creativity and the importance of living in harmony with each other and our planet. Let's take these lessons from history and use them to build a better future.
The psychology of happiness. What makes us feel good? Have you ever wondered what makes us feel happy? Why do some things make us smile while others don't? Happiness might seem like a simple feeling, but it's actually a complex part of our lives that scientists and psychologists have studied for years. Let's dive into the psychology of happiness and discover what can make us feel good. Understanding happiness. Happiness is more than just a moment of joy or laughter. It's a state of well-being that includes feeling good about your life, having moments of joy, and a sense that your life is meaningful and worthwhile. Psychologists have found that happiness doesn't just come from one single thing, but from a mix of factors including our actions, thoughts, and life circumstances. The ingredients of happiness. Positive relationships. Spending time with family and friends who support and care about us is one of the biggest sources of happiness. Strong connections with others give us a sense of belonging and love. Gratitude. Being thankful for what we have, rather than always wanting more, can greatly increase our happiness. Keeping a gratitude journal or simply taking time each day to think about what we're grateful for can make a big difference. Helping others. Doing good things for others without expecting anything in return can make us feel happy and fulfilled. Volunteering, helping a friend in need, or even just doing a small act of kindness can boost our mood. Physical activity. Exercise isn't just good for our bodies, it's also great for our minds. Physical activity can release chemicals in our brain that make us feel good, reduce stress, and improve our mood. Goals and achievement. Setting and reaching goals gives us a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Whether it's learning a new skill, achieving a personal best, or completing a project, working towards something and succeeding can make us feel happy. The role of mindset. Our mindset plays a big role in how happy we feel. People who have a positive outlook on life, who can see the good in situations and learn from challenges, tend to be happier. Practicing mindfulness and trying to be present in the moment can also help us appreciate the little joys in life. Happiness is different for everyone. It's important to remember that what makes one person happy might not work for someone else. We're all unique, with our own likes, dislikes, and life experiences. Finding what makes you happy might take some exploration and self-reflection. The psychology of happiness shows us that feeling good comes from a combination of our relationships, actions, thoughts, and goals. By focusing on positive relationships, practicing gratitude, helping others, staying active, and having a positive mindset, we can increase our sense of well-being and happiness. Remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination, so take time to enjoy the little moments of joy along the way.
Digital detox. Finding balance in a tech-driven world. In today's world, technology is everywhere. From the moment we wake up until we go to bed, we are surrounded by screens. Phones, computers, tablets, and TVs play a big part in our daily lives. While technology has many benefits, like helping us stay connected with friends and making information easily accessible, too much screen time can have negative effects on our health and happiness. This is where the idea of a digital detox comes in. A digital detox means taking a break from all electronic devices for a certain period to focus on real-life interactions and the world around us. Let's explore why a digital detox is important and how to do it. Why is a digital detox important? Improve sleep. Screens emit a blue light that can interfere with our sleep cycle. Spending too much time on devices before bed can make it harder to fall asleep and affect the quality of our sleep. Reduces stress. Constant notifications, emails, and messages can make us feel like we're always on. This can lead to feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Taking a break from technology can help reduce these feelings. Increases focus and productivity. Without the distractions of constant notifications and the temptation to check social media, you may find it easier to concentrate and be more productive. Enhances relationships. Spending less time on your devices can free up more time to spend with family and friends, helping to strengthen these relationships. Encourages physical activity. Taking a break from screens can encourage you to get outside, exercise, and engage in activities that benefit your physical health. How to do a digital detox. Set clear goals. Decide how long you want your detox to last and what devices you want to avoid. It could be as short as a day or as long as a month. Inform others. Let your friends and family know about your digital detox. This way, they'll understand why you might not be responding to messages as quickly as usual. Find alternatives. Think of activities you can do instead of using your devices. This could be reading a book, going for a walk, or trying a new hobby. Create no-tech zones. Designate certain areas of your home, like the bedroom or dining room, as places where electronic devices are not allowed. Turn off notifications. If you can't completely disconnect, try turning off non-essential notifications to reduce the temptation to check your device. Set specific times to check your devices. Limit your tech use to specific times of the day. This can help you avoid aimlessly scrolling through social media or checking emails constantly. A digital detox can help us find a healthier balance between our online and offline lives. By taking regular breaks from technology, we can improve our sleep, reduce stress, and enjoy a more mindful, present existence. Remember, the goal of a digital detox isn't to eliminate technology from our lives completely, but to ensure that we're using it in a way that benefits us. So, consider setting aside some time for a digital detox and discover how it can improve your life.
The evolution of human language. From symbols to speech. Human language is a remarkable thing. It lets us share our thoughts, feelings, and ideas with others. But have you ever wondered how language began? How did we move from simple symbols to the complex languages we use today? Let's take a journey through time and explore the evolution of human language. The beginning. Symbols and signs. Long before we could talk, early humans used symbols and signs to communicate. They might have drawn pictures on cave walls to tell stories or warn others about dangers. These symbols were the first step in the journey of language. They helped humans share information without speaking. Sounds and gestures. As time went on, early humans started to use sounds and gestures along with symbols. They might have pointed at something while making a specific sound. This combination of gestures and sounds helped them communicate more complex ideas. For example, a certain sound could mean danger, while pointing in a direction to show where the danger was. The first words. Gradually, these sounds became more structured and turned into the first words. These words were probably simple and related to everyday life, like food, water, or danger. As humans lived and worked together, they needed to share more complex ideas. This need made language grow and develop. The development of grammar. As more words were created, the way they were put together became important. This is how grammar started. Grammar rules helped make the language clear and let people create new sentences they had never heard before. This ability to generate endless new sentences from a set of rules is what makes human language so powerful. Writing systems. The next big step was the creation of writing. The first writing systems used pictures or symbols for words or sounds. Over time, these symbols became simpler and turned into the letters and characters we recognize in modern writing systems. Writing let people record their language and share it with others far away or in the future. Language families. As humans spread across the globe, their languages changed and evolved. This led to the creation of language families, groups of languages that come from a common ancestor. For example, English, German, and Dutch are part of the Germanic language family. These languages share a common ancestor that was spoken thousands of years ago. The modern world. Today, there are thousands of languages spoken around the world. Each one has its own sounds, words, and grammar rules. But all languages share a common origin in the early attempts of our ancestors to communicate with symbols, sounds, and gestures. The evolution of human language from symbols to speech is a fascinating story. It shows how our need to communicate has driven the development of complex languages that let us express almost any thought or idea. Language is a powerful tool that shapes our thoughts, cultures, and societies. As we continue to learn and communicate with others, language will keep evolving, just as it has for thousands of years.
Artificial intelligence. The future is now. Artificial intelligence, or AI, sounds like something from a science fiction movie, but it's part of our everyday lives. AI is a type of computer technology that makes machines think and learn like humans. It's not just about robots, it's in our phones, cars, and even our homes. Let's explore how AI is changing the world and what the future might hold. What is AI? AI is a way of making a computer-controlled robot, or software think intelligently, like a human. AI can learn from experiences, adjust to new inputs, and perform human-like tasks. From understanding human speech to competing in advanced games, AI is growing smarter every day. AI in daily life. You might not realize it, but AI is everywhere. When you ask Siri or Google to set an alarm, you're using AI. When Netflix suggests a show you might like, that's AI too. Even when you take a photo, and your phone recognizes a face, AI is working behind the scenes. These are just a few examples of how AI makes our lives easier and more connected. How AI is changing industries. AI is not just for personal use, it's transforming entire industries. In healthcare, AI can predict diseases and help doctors diagnose patients more accurately. In agriculture, AI helps farmers understand when to plant and harvest crops for the best yield. And in education, AI can create personalized learning plans for students, making learning more effective for everyone. The future of AI. The future of AI is both exciting and a bit unknown. As AI becomes more advanced, it could help solve some of the world's biggest challenges, like curing diseases, fighting climate change, and making transportation safer. However, as AI grows, we also need to think about its impact on jobs and privacy. It's important to develop AI in a way that benefits everyone and is used responsibly. The importance of AI ethics. With great power comes great responsibility. As AI becomes a bigger part of our lives, we need to make sure it's used in a fair and ethical way. This means creating AI that respects our privacy, is safe to use, and is available to everyone, not just a few. By focusing on ethics, we can ensure that AI helps make the world a better place. Artificial intelligence is not just a part of the future, it's here now, changing the way we live, work, and play. From making everyday tasks easier to transforming entire industries, AI has the potential to improve every aspect of our lives. As we look to the future, it's important to embrace AI, but also to ensure it's developed and used in ways that are ethical and benefit all of humanity. The future of AI is bright, and it's up to us to shape it.
Creative writing. Crafting stories that captivate. Creative writing is a magical journey. It's about crafting stories that capture the imagination, tug at the heartstrings, and make readers think deeply. Whether you're writing a thrilling adventure, a mysterious crime story, or a heartfelt poem, creative writing lets you explore new worlds and express your innermost thoughts and feelings. Let's dive into what makes creative writing so special and how you can start creating captivating stories. What is creative writing? Creative writing is an art form where the writer uses words to create a story, express emotions, or paint a picture in the reader's mind. Unlike reports or essays, creative writing focuses on imagination, storytelling, and character development. It includes various genres like fiction, poetry, and drama, each offering unique ways to explore human experiences. Finding inspiration. Every story starts with an idea. Inspiration can come from anywhere, a dream, an overheard conversation, or a walk in the park. The key is to keep your eyes and ears open and let your curiosity guide you. When an idea strikes, jot it down. These small sparks can grow into the plots of captivating stories. Creating characters. Characters are the heart of any story. They are the ones readers cheer for, cry with, and remember long after the story ends. When creating characters, think about their desires, fears, and secrets. These details make characters feel real and help readers connect with them on a deep level. Building your world. Whether your story is set in a bustling city, a distant galaxy, or a magical kingdom, the world you create is where your characters live and your plot unfolds. Use vivid descriptions to paint a picture of this world. Think about the sights, sounds, and smells that make it unique. A well-built world draws readers in and makes them feel like they're part of the story. Crafting the plot. A captivating plot keeps readers turning the pages. It's the journey your characters go on and the challenges they face. When planning your plot, think about the main conflict or problem your characters must solve. Then, create a series of events that build tension and lead to a satisfying resolution. Remember, surprises and twists can add excitement and keep readers guessing. The power of revision. Writing is rewriting. Your first draft is just the beginning. Take time to revise your work. Look for ways to improve the story flow, deepen character development, and polish your language. Feedback from friends or writing groups can be invaluable in spotting areas for improvement. Embrace the revision process as a chance to make your story the best it can be. Creative writing is a wonderful way to share your imagination with the world. It's about crafting stories that captivate, entertain, and inspire. Whether you're just starting or have been writing for years, there's always something new to explore in the world of creative writing. So grab your pen or open your laptop, and let the journey begin. Remember, every story you write is a piece of your unique voice, waiting to be heard.
The magic of mathematics. Patterns, numbers, and beauty. Mathematics might sound like a subject full of rules and formulas, but it's really a world filled with magic and beauty. Have you ever noticed the spiral in a seashell or the way leaves are arranged on a stem? These are not just random. They are examples of the beautiful patterns and numbers that make up the world around us. Let's explore the magic of mathematics and see how it shapes everything from nature to art and music. Discovering patterns in nature. Nature is a mathematician. The most beautiful patterns, like the spirals of galaxies or the symmetry of a snowflake, follow mathematical rules. These patterns are not just for looking pretty, they help plants maximize sunlight intake and allow creatures to camouflage perfectly in their environments. By understanding these patterns, we also learn more about the universe and our place within it. The language of numbers. Numbers are the language of mathematics. They help us count, measure, and understand the world. But numbers are more than just tools for calculation. They have their own unique properties and relationships with each other. For example, the Fibonacci sequence, a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones, appears in the arrangement of seeds in a sunflower and the spiral of a pine cone. These numbers show the deep connection between mathematics and the natural world. Mathematics in art and architecture. Artists and architects have used mathematics for centuries to create beauty and harmony. The ancient Greeks believed in the golden ratio, a special number that represents the most aesthetically pleasing proportion. This ratio can be found in the Parthenon in Athens, Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, and even the Apple logo. By using mathematical principles, creators can produce works that are not only beautiful but also resonate with us on a deep level. The rhythm of mathematics in music. Music and mathematics are closely linked. Rhythm, scales, and harmony are all based on mathematical structures. The relationship between different notes creates harmony or dissonance, depending on their mathematical ratios. Composers like Bach and Mozart were masters of using mathematical patterns to create music that moves and inspires. Mathematics helps us understand why certain combinations of sounds feel pleasing to our ears. Solving the mysteries of the universe. Mathematics is a powerful tool for unlocking the mysteries of the universe. From predicting the movement of planets to understanding the behavior of atoms, mathematics provides a framework for exploring the unknown. Scientists use mathematical equations to describe the laws of physics, helping us understand everything from the force of gravity to the nature of light and time. Mathematics is everywhere, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. It is the foundation of the beauty and order we see in the world. By exploring the magic of mathematics, we can appreciate the patterns, numbers, and structures that make up our universe. Mathematics is not just a subject to be studied in school, it's a way of seeing the world and discovering the beauty hidden in everything around us. So next time you see a beautiful pattern or hear a captivating piece of music, remember the magic of mathematics that lies beneath.
Exploring the deep sea. Mysteries beneath the waves. The deep sea is one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Hidden beneath the waves, it is a world of darkness, cold, and incredible pressure. Despite these harsh conditions, the deep sea is home to a wide variety of life and many secrets waiting to be discovered. Let's dive into the depths and explore some of the mysteries beneath the waves. A hidden world. The deep sea starts where sunlight can no longer reach, usually around 200 meters below the surface. This area is known as the twilight zone. Below this, in the midnight zone, complete darkness reigns. Here, the pressure is so high that it would crush most creatures that live on land. Yet, life thrives in these depths, showing us the incredible adaptability of nature. Mysterious creatures. The creatures of the deep sea are like aliens from another world. Many of them have developed unique features to survive in such a challenging environment. Some fish have huge mouths and sharp teeth to catch any food they come across, while others produce light through a process called bioluminescence. This light can attract prey, scare off predators, or even communicate with other creatures. Among the most famous deep-sea dwellers is the giant squid, a creature of legends and sailors' tales. It wasn't until recently that scientists were able to capture images of this elusive creature in its natural habitat, revealing its true size and behavior. Unexplored territories. Even with modern technology, we have explored less than 5% of the ocean's depths. The deep sea is harder to reach than the surface of the moon. This vast unexplored territory holds the potential for new discoveries, from unknown species to underwater landscapes that have never been seen by human eyes. The importance of deep-sea exploration. Exploring the deep sea is not just about satisfying our curiosity. It has practical benefits too. Many substances found in deep-sea organisms have medicinal properties, offering potential treatments for diseases. Understanding deep-sea ecosystems also helps us gauge the health of our planet. The deep sea plays a crucial role in Earth's climate by storing carbon and regulating temperature. Challenges of deep-sea exploration. Exploring the deep sea comes with significant challenges. The intense pressure and cold temperatures make it difficult to send equipment and humans to these depths. However, scientists use remotely operated vehicles and autonomous underwater vehicles to explore and capture images of the deep sea. These machines can withstand the harsh conditions and bring back valuable data. The deep sea is a fascinating frontier of exploration on our planet. Its mysterious creatures and uncharted territories inspire both awe and curiosity. As technology advances, we will continue to uncover the secrets of the deep, learning more about this hidden world beneath the waves. The deep sea reminds us of the wonders and mysteries that still exist on Earth, waiting to be discovered.
The human brain. Unraveling the mysteries of the mind. The human brain is one of the most amazing and complex parts of our body. It acts as the control center, managing everything from our thoughts and feelings to our movements and breaths. Despite its importance, the brain holds many mysteries that scientists and doctors are still trying to understand. Let's explore some fascinating facts about the brain and the efforts to unravel its mysteries. The brain's amazing abilities. The brain is like a supercomputer that works 24/7. It receives information from our senses, processes it, and makes decisions based on that information. The brain also stores memories, which can be as simple as what we ate for breakfast or as complex as our feelings during a special moment. Another incredible ability of the brain is imagination, allowing us to dream and think of things that don't even exist. The structure of the brain. The human brain is made up of three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. The cerebrum is the largest part and is responsible for thinking, emotions, and memory. The cerebellum controls balance and movement, while the brainstem takes care of the things we don't have to think about, like breathing and heartbeat. The brain is also divided into two halves, called hemispheres. The left hemisphere is often associated with logical thinking and language, while the right hemisphere is linked to creativity and imagination. However, recent studies show that these functions are actually more interconnected across both hemispheres than previously thought. The power of neurons. The brain contains about 86 billion neurons, which are special cells that send and receive messages. These messages are transmitted through a network of fibers called synapses. The communication between neurons allows us to think, feel, and react to the world around us. Every new experience or piece of information can create new connections between neurons, which is how we learn and remember. Unraveling brain mysteries. Scientists use various tools and techniques to study the brain, including MRIs and EEGs. These technologies allow researchers to see inside the brain and monitor its activity without needing surgery. Despite these advances, many questions about the brain remain unanswered. For example, how exactly does the brain create consciousness? Why do we dream? And what is the full extent of the brain's healing ability after injury? The future of brain research. The more we learn about the brain, the better we can treat diseases that affect it, like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Research into the brain also has the potential to improve education by understanding how we learn best, and technology by developing computers and robots that mimic the brain's processing power. The human brain is a marvel of nature, capable of complex thoughts, deep emotions, and remarkable adaptability. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the mind, we open up new possibilities for healing, learning, and technology. The journey to understand the brain is long and challenging, but it promises to unlock secrets that could improve the lives of millions around the world. So, let's keep asking questions and searching for answers about this incredible organ that makes us who we are.
Sustainable living. Making eco-friendly choices. Sustainable living means making choices that are good for the environment and for our future. It's about living in a way that uses resources wisely so that our planet can continue to support life for a long time. This article will talk about simple ways we can all help protect the Earth by living more sustainably. What is sustainable living? Sustainable living is about making small changes in how we live every day to help protect the environment. It means thinking about how the things we do and the products we use affect the world around us. For example, using less water, recycling, and choosing products that don't harm the environment are all part of sustainable living. Why is sustainable living important? Our planet has a limited amount of resources, and we are using them up faster than they can be replaced. This is causing problems like pollution, climate change, and harm to animals and plants. By living more sustainably, we can help slow down these problems and make sure there is enough for future generations. How to live sustainably. Reduce, reuse, recycle. This is a simple way to remember how to live more eco-friendly. Try to use less of everything, find new uses for things instead of throwing them away, and recycle whenever possible. Save energy. Turn off lights when you leave a room, unplug electronics that are not in use, and use energy-efficient appliances. This not only helps the environment but can also save you money on your energy bills. Choose sustainable transportation. Whenever possible, walk, bike, carpool, or use public transportation instead of driving alone. This reduces pollution and can be healthier for you too. Eat less meat. Farming animals for meat uses a lot of resources and contributes to climate change. You don't have to become a vegetarian, but even having 1 or 2 meatless days a week can make a difference. Use less water. Fix leaky faucets, take shorter showers, and use water-saving appliances. Water is a precious resource, and saving it is an important part of sustainable living. Support eco-friendly companies. Choose to buy products from companies that use sustainable practices. Look for products made from recycled materials, that are not tested on animals, and that use natural ingredients. Plant trees and gardens. Trees and plants absorb carbon dioxide, which helps fight climate change. They also provide a home for wildlife. If you have space, planting a garden can also reduce the need for packaged foods, which often come from far away and use a lot of resources to transport. The impact of sustainable living. Living sustainably can seem like it's only a small drop in a big ocean. But if many people make eco-friendly choices, it can lead to big changes. By living more sustainably, we can reduce pollution, save resources for future generations, and protect the planet's ecosystems. It's about taking responsibility for our part in taking care of the earth. Sustainable living is about making choices every day that help protect the environment. It's something everyone can do, and it starts with simple steps like recycling, saving energy, and using less water. By making eco-friendly choices, we can all help ensure a healthy planet for future generations. Let's work together to make sustainable living a part of our everyday lives.
The Golden Age of Piracy. Adventure on the high seas. Long ago, during a time known as the Golden Age of Piracy, the oceans were filled with adventure and danger. This period, from the late 1600s to the early 1700s, was when pirates ruled the seas. They searched for treasure, attacked ships, and lived a life of freedom and rebellion. Let's dive into the exciting world of pirates and discover more about this fascinating time in history. Who were the pirates? Pirates were people who attacked and robbed ships at sea. Unlike sailors who worked for a country's navy, pirates only worked for themselves. They came from different places and had various reasons for becoming pirates. Some were escaping from a hard life, while others were looking for adventure and riches. Life on a pirate ship. Life as a pirate was not easy. The sea was unpredictable, and danger was always close. Despite this, many men and women chose this life for the promise of freedom. Unlike most of society back then, pirate ships were surprisingly democratic. The crew had a say in important decisions, and the captain was elected based on skill and respect. Pirates had their own set of rules, and everyone had to follow them. Sharing the treasure fairly was a key rule. This sense of fairness made the harsh life at sea a little more bearable. Famous pirates and their adventures. The Golden Age of Piracy is full of stories about famous pirates and their daring adventures. One of the most feared pirates was Blackbeard. He was known for his fearsome appearance and clever tactics that made him a legend. Another well-known pirate was Bonnie, one of the few female pirates. She was famous for her bravery and fighting skills. The end of the Golden Age. The Golden Age of piracy did not last forever. Countries around the world started to fight back against pirates. They sent out powerful navy ships to protect trade routes and capture pirates. By the mid-1700s, the Golden Age had come to an end. Many pirates were caught and punished, and it became harder to live the pirate life. The legacy of pirates. Even though the golden age of piracy ended, the stories and legends about pirates live on. Today, we remember them through books, movies, and songs. Pirates symbolize adventure, freedom, and rebellion against authority. Their stories remind us of a time when the seas were wild and full of mysteries. The golden age of piracy was a unique period in history filled with adventure, danger, and the quest for freedom. Pirates may have been outlaws, but their stories have captured the imagination of people all over the world. The tales of their daring deeds on the high seas continue to fascinate us, reminding us of the allure of adventure and the endless possibilities that lie beyond the horizon.
The power of positive thinking. Transforming your life. Have you ever heard the saying, "Think positive"? It might sound simple, but the power of positive thinking can truly transform your life. Positive thinking is about focusing on the good in any situation. It can change how you feel about life and how you approach challenges. Let's explore how positive thinking can make a big difference in your life. What is positive thinking? Positive thinking doesn't mean you ignore life's problems. It means you approach difficulties in a more hopeful and optimistic way. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," positive thinking encourages you to say, "I'll do my best." This small change in thinking can lead to big changes in your life. Benefits of positive thinking. Better health. People who think positively are often healthier. They get sick less often and live longer. Positive thinking can reduce stress, which is good for your heart and overall health. Less stress. When you think positively, you handle stress better. You see challenges, not as threats, but as opportunities to learn and grow. This can make you feel less stressed and more in control. More success. Positive thinking helps you focus on your goals and believe in yourself. This can make you more likely to succeed in school, work, and other activities. Happier life. Positive thinkers are usually happier. They focus on the good in their lives and are grateful for what they have. This makes them happier and more satisfied with life. How to practice positive thinking. Focus on the good. Try to find something good in every situation, even in difficult times. There is always a silver lining, even if it's hard to see at first. Be grateful. Make a habit of being thankful for what you have. You can keep a gratitude journal and write down things you're grateful for every day. Use positive words. The words you use can affect how you feel. Use positive words when talking to others and yourself. Say, "I can, I will, and I am able." Surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who uplift you and avoid those who bring you down. Positive people can inspire you and help you see the good in life. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Believe that you can overcome challenges and reach your goals. Challenges to positive thinking. It's not always easy to stay positive, especially during tough times. You might face doubts or negative thoughts from yourself or others. The key is to keep practicing positive thinking. Like any skill, it gets easier with time. Remember, every step towards positive thinking is a step towards a happier and healthier life. The power of positive thinking is real. It can transform your life in wonderful ways. By focusing on the good, being grateful, using positive words, surrounding yourself with positive people, and believing in yourself, you can enjoy the benefits of a positive outlook. Start today, and see how positive thinking can change your life for the better.
Urban gardening. Growing green spaces in the city. Do you live in a city and miss seeing green spaces around you? Urban gardening might be the perfect solution. Urban gardening is about growing plants and creating green spaces in the city. It can happen on rooftops, balconies, or even in small corners of the street. Let's find out how urban gardening is making cities greener and more beautiful. What is urban gardening? Urban gardening is the practice of growing plants within a city environment. It's a way for city dwellers to connect with nature and grow their own food, even in a small space. Urban gardens can vary in size and type. Some people grow herbs on their kitchen windowsills, while others create large community gardens in vacant lots. Benefits of urban gardening. Fresh food. Urban gardening lets you grow your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs. This means you can enjoy fresh and healthy food right from your garden. Green spaces. Gardens add beauty and greenery to cities. They can make urban areas more pleasant and improve the quality of life for residents. Better air. Plants help clean the air by absorbing pollutants and producing oxygen. Urban gardens can help reduce pollution in cities. Community connection. Community gardens bring people together. They are a place where neighbors can meet, work together, and build a stronger community. Education. Gardening teaches us where our food comes from and how it grows. It's a great way for both children and adults to learn about nature and sustainability. How to start urban gardening. Choose your space. Look for any small space you have access to. It could be a balcony, rooftop, windowsill, or a shared space in your community. Pick your plants. Decide what you want to grow. Herbs like basil and mint are good for beginners. If you have more space, you can try vegetables like tomatoes or lettuce. Get the right tools. You'll need some basic gardening tools, such as pots, soil, and a watering can. Make sure you choose the right soil and pots with drainage holes to keep your plants healthy. Learn about your plants. Different plants have different needs. Learn about how much sunlight and water your plants need to grow well. Take care of your garden. Water your plants regularly and watch out for pests. Enjoy the process of watching your plants grow and thrive. Challenges of urban gardening. Urban gardening also comes with its challenges. Space is limited, and not all areas get enough sunlight. Pollution and lack of natural soil can also make it harder to grow plants. However, with creativity and care, these challenges can be overcome. Container gardening, vertical gardens, and choosing pollution-tolerant plants are some ways to deal with these issues. Urban gardening is a wonderful way to bring more greenery into city life. It offers many benefits, from fresh food to stronger communities. Starting your own urban garden might seem challenging at first, but it's a rewarding experience. Whether it's a small herb garden on your windowsill or a larger community garden, every plant adds a bit of nature back into the urban environment. Let's grow green spaces in our cities and make them more beautiful and livable for everyone.
The impact of social media. Connectivity and controversy. In today's world, social media is a big part of our lives. It lets us stay connected with friends and family, share our experiences, and learn about what's happening around the world. But, like many things, it has both good and bad sides. Let's explore how social media affects our lives, the benefits it brings, and the challenges it poses. Connectivity through social media. One of the best things about social media is how it helps us stay connected. No matter where we are in the world, we can talk to our loved ones, share pictures and videos, and celebrate important moments together. It also lets us meet new people with similar interests and build communities around those interests. Social media is also a powerful tool for learning. We can find information about almost anything, join groups to learn new skills, and even take online courses. It keeps us updated on news from around the world, helping us to be more informed about global events. The controversy of social media. While social media brings us closer, it also has its downsides. One of the biggest issues is privacy. When we share information online, we might be giving away more than we realize. This information can sometimes be used in ways we don't expect or want. Another challenge is the spread of false information. It's easy for rumors and fake news to spread quickly on social media. This can cause confusion and lead to people believing things that aren't true. Social media can also affect our mental health. Seeing only the best parts of other people's lives can make us feel like our own lives aren't good enough. This can lead to feelings of jealousy, sadness, or loneliness. It's important to remember that what people share on social media isn't always the full story of their lives. Finding a balance. So, how do we enjoy the benefits of social media without letting it harm us? Here are a few tips. Be careful about what you share. Think before you post personal information or photos. Remember, once something is online, it can be hard to take it back. Check the facts. Don't believe everything you read on social media. If something sounds too good or too bad to be true, it might be. Look for reliable sources to confirm information. Take breaks. Spending too much time on social media can be overwhelming. It's okay to take breaks and spend time away from your screens. Remember the good. Use social media to spread positivity. Share good news, support your friends, and contribute to positive conversations. Social media has changed the way we connect with the world. It has brought us closer to people far away and opened up new ways to learn and share. But it's important to use it wisely to avoid the problems it can bring. By being careful about how we use social media, we can enjoy its benefits while protecting ourselves from its downsides. Let's aim for a healthy balance in our digital lives.
Understanding climate change. Causes, effects, and solutions. Climate change is a big problem facing our planet. It means the Earth is getting warmer, and this change is happening faster than it has in a very long time. It affects the weather, animals, plants, and people everywhere. Let's talk about why climate change happens, what problems it causes, and how we can help stop it. Why does climate change happen? The Earth is getting warmer because of things humans do, especially burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. When we use these fuels to run cars, factories, and power plants, they release gases into the air. The main gas is called carbon dioxide, CO2, but there are others like methane and nitrous oxide. These gases are like a blanket around the Earth. They trap heat from the sun and make the planet warmer. This is called the greenhouse effect. Cutting down forests also causes climate change. Trees take in CO2, so when they are cut down, there's more CO2 in the air. What are the effects of climate change? Climate change causes a lot of problems. Here are some of them. Warmer temperatures. The Earth's average temperature is going up. This can make heat waves more common and more intense. Changing weather. Some places get more rain, leading to floods. Other places get less rain, causing droughts. Storms, like hurricanes, can become stronger. Melting ice in places like the Arctic, Antarctica, and glaciers around the world is melting. This causes sea levels to rise and can harm animals that live in these icy places. Harm to animals and plants. Many animals and plants can't cope with the changes. They can become endangered or extinct because their homes are changing or disappearing. Problems for people. Climate change can harm food and water supplies, make it hard for people to live in some places, cause health problems, and even lead to people having to leave their homes. What can we do to help? Even though climate change is a big problem, there are things we can do to help. Here are some solutions. Use less energy. Turning off lights when we leave a room, using energy-efficient appliances, and insulating homes can reduce the amount of energy we use. Use clean energy. Solar panels, wind turbines, and other sources of clean energy don't produce CO2. Using more of these can help stop climate change. Plant trees. Trees take in CO2, so planting more of them can help take some of this gas out of the air. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Using less plastic, recycling what we can, and reusing things instead of throwing them away can help reduce pollution. Speak up. Talking about climate change, learning more about it, and asking leaders to take action can make a big difference. Climate change is a big challenge, but if we all work together, we can make the Earth a better place for everyone. By understanding the causes and effects of climate change, we can find ways to reduce its impact and protect our planet for future generations. Let's start making changes today to create a healthier Earth.
The world of comics. More than just superheroes. When many people think of comics, they imagine superheroes in capes, saving the city from villains. But comics are much more than stories of superheroes. They are a unique form of art and storytelling that can talk about any topic, from everyday life to fantastic adventures in distant worlds. Let's explore the diverse and exciting world of comics. A brief history. Comics have been around for a long time, starting with newspaper comic strips in the early 20th century. These were usually funny or adventurous stories told in a series of pictures with words. Over time, comics grew into bigger books, known as comic books, which started to include all sorts of stories, including those of superheroes. Today, comics are published all over the world in many different forms, including graphic novels, which are longer and often cover more serious topics. Beyond superheroes. While superheroes are a big part of comics, there is a vast world of comic stories with rich themes and diverse characters. Here are some examples. Everyday life. Many comics tell stories about the normal lives of people, exploring relationships, personal growth, and the challenges of daily life. These stories can be funny, serious, or both, and they often give readers characters they can relate to and learn from. History and biography. Some comics take us back in time or dive into the lives of real people. These stories can help us understand history and the experiences of others in a more personal and engaging way. Fantasy and science fiction. Comics are a perfect place for wild imagination. Many stories explore magical worlds, distant planets, and futuristic societies. These stories can take us on incredible adventures and make us think about what's possible. Horror and mystery. For those who love a good scare or a puzzling mystery, there are plenty of comics that explore darker themes. These stories can be thrilling, spooky, and full of twists and turns. Cultural stories. Comics from different parts of the world can give us a glimpse into other cultures and ways of life. They can tell traditional stories, modern-day tales, or anything in between, broadening our understanding and appreciation of the world. Why comics matter. Comics are a powerful way to tell stories because they combine words and pictures. This combination can express emotions, action, and settings in a way that words alone cannot. For many people, comics are an accessible and engaging way to enjoy stories and learn about new topics. They can also inspire creativity, encouraging readers to imagine their own stories and maybe even to start drawing and writing themselves. Comics can also tackle complex issues in a way that's easier to understand, making them a valuable tool for education and discussion. Whether it's talking about personal issues, social justice, or scientific concepts, comics have a way of breaking down barriers and opening minds. The world of comics is vast and varied, filled with stories that can excite, educate, and inspire. Beyond the superhero tales, there's a whole universe of comics waiting to be explored, offering something for everyone. So next time you have a chance, pick up a comic book that's outside the usual superhero genre. You might be surprised by the rich stories and beautiful art that comics have to offer.
Nutrition and health. Eating for wellness. Eating healthy is one of the best ways to keep your body strong and feeling good. Nutrition is all about the food we eat and how our body uses it. Good nutrition means eating a variety of foods that give you the nutrients you need to maintain your health, feel good, and have energy. These nutrients include protein, carbohydrates, fat, water, vitamins, and minerals. Let's talk about how eating right can lead to a healthier life. The basics of healthy eating. To eat healthily, it's important to focus on balancing the different types of food we eat. Here are some basic tips for eating well. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. These are packed with important vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Try to eat many different colors of fruits and vegetables every day. Choose whole grains. Foods like whole wheat bread, brown rice, oats, and quinoa are better for you than white bread or white rice because they have more nutrients and fiber. Pick protein wisely. Good sources of protein include fish, poultry, beans, and nuts. These foods can help build and repair your body's tissues. Limit added sugars and salt. Eating too much sugar and salt can lead to health problems like heart disease and high blood pressure. Try to eat foods that are low in added sugars and salt. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water is important for your health. Water helps your body work well, keeps your temperature normal, and helps you stay energized. Why nutrition matters. Eating a healthy diet is not just about losing weight. Good nutrition is key to a long and healthy life. Here are a few reasons why. Energy and mood. The right foods can give you the energy you need to get through the day and can even improve your mood. Strong bones and teeth. Foods high in calcium and vitamin D, like dairy products or leafy green vegetables, can help keep your bones and teeth strong. Healthy heart. Eating foods low in saturated fats and cholesterol can help reduce your risk of heart disease. Better brain health. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish, are important for brain health and can improve memory and learning. Making changes to your diet. Changing your eating habits can seem hard at first, but here are some simple steps to get started. Start small. You don't have to change everything at once. Try adding one new healthy food to your diet each week. Plan your meals. Thinking ahead about what you're going to eat can help you make healthier choices. Listen to your body. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. Paying attention to your body can help you avoid overeating. Eating healthy is a key part of taking care of your body. By choosing a variety of nutritious foods, you can improve your health and reduce your risk of diseases. Remember, it's all about balance and making choices that feel right for you. Eating well not only helps you live longer, but also helps you enjoy your life more fully. So, Let's make a commitment to eat for wellness and enjoy the benefits of good nutrition every day.
The history of the Internet. From ARPANET to today. The Internet is a big part of our lives today. We use it to learn new things, talk to our friends, and even watch movies. But have you ever wondered how the Internet started? Let's take a journey from the beginning of the Internet to what it is today. The beginning. ARPANET. The story of the Internet begins in the United States during the 1960s. The U.S. Department of Defense wanted a way to connect computers so they could share information. This project was called ARPANET. In 1969, ARPANET connected 4 computers in different places. This was the first time computers could talk to each other over long distances. It was the start of the Internet. The growth of networks. After ARPANET, more computer networks started to pop up around the world. People saw how useful it was to connect computers together. In the 1970s and 1980s, scientists and researchers created new ways for networks to communicate. This led to the creation of the network of networks, which we now call the Internet. The World Wide Web. In 1989, a big change happened. A scientist named Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. This was not the Internet itself, but a way to use the Internet more easily. With the World Wide Web, people could use web browsers to look at web pages. This made the Internet accessible to everyone, not just scientists and researchers. The Internet explosion. The 1990s saw the Internet explode in popularity. More and more people started using the Internet because of the World Wide Web. Companies began to see the potential of the Internet for business. Email became a common way to communicate, and the first online stores opened. The Internet started to change how we live, work, and play. Social media and beyond. In the 2000s, the Internet continued to grow. One of the biggest changes was the rise of social media. Sites like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube made it easy for people to share their lives online. Today, billions of people use the Internet every day. We have fast Internet speeds, can access the Internet from our phones, and can connect with people all over the world. The history of the Internet is a story of innovation and connection. From its beginnings as a small network for researchers to the global system we use today, the Internet has changed the world. It has made it easier to learn, communicate, and share ideas. As we look to the future, we can only imagine how the Internet will continue to evolve and shape our world.
Wildlife conservation. Protecting Earth's biodiversity. Our planet is home to millions of different kinds of plants and animals. This variety of life is called biodiversity. Each creature, from the smallest insect to the largest elephant, plays a special role in the environment. But many of these animals and plants are in danger because of problems like losing their homes, pollution, and climate change. Wildlife conservation is about protecting these creatures and their homes to keep our planet healthy and full of life. Why is wildlife conservation important? Balance in nature. Every animal and plant has a job that helps keep the environment balanced. For example, bees help plants grow by spreading pollen. If bees disappeared, many plants would not survive. Healthy ecosystems. Ecosystems are groups of living things and their environment working together. Healthy ecosystems give us clean water, air, and food. Protecting wildlife helps keep these systems strong. Medicine. Many medicines come from plants and animals. By protecting wildlife, we might also be protecting cures for diseases. Beauty and joy. Watching animals in the wild or even in our backyards can make us happy. Nature is a big part of what makes our planet a beautiful place to live. Threats to wildlife. Wildlife faces many threats, including habitat loss. Cutting down forests, building cities, and farming can take away the places where animals live. Pollution. Things like plastic waste and chemicals can harm animals and plants. Climate change. Changes in the weather can make it hard for animals to survive. Some places become too hot, too cold, or too dry. Poaching and illegal trade. Some people kill animals for their fur, tusks, or other parts. This is called poaching. Selling these parts is often illegal but can still happen. How we can help protect wildlife. Support conservation groups. Many groups work to protect animals and their homes. We can help by giving them money or time. Be kind to the environment. We can recycle, use less plastic, and not waste water. Small actions by many people can make a big difference. Learn and share. The more we know about wildlife, the better we can protect it. We can also teach our friends and family about why it's important. Follow laws. Laws that protect wildlife are there for a reason. We should follow them and report anyone who breaks them. Wildlife conservation is a big job, but it's very important. By protecting animals and plants, we are also taking care of our planet and ourselves. Everyone can help in small ways. Together, we can make sure our world stays full of the amazing creatures that make it so special.